folks, and welcome back here to Gatekeeper Media as we continue to bring you coverage of the 2022 Charlie Vettiner Open out in Louisville, Kentucky, an A tier just before Idlewild, and great to bring you the coverage here, and we appreciate you all tuning in. And special thank you to our Patreon supporters who help make all this coverage possible. Once again, I'm Dustin Mouret, and once again, I'm joined by Mr. Nick Hanson. How's it going, sir?
Oh, great. Thanks for having me today.
And indeed, of course, we had Nick on our feature card for the first round, and we got him working with Gatekeeper on doing some of the filming, and this is how things look so far after our front nine. You can see Matteo leading the field by 5 strokes, heading into the back half of the course here as we played our first 2 rounds on the same day at Charlie Vettiner Park, and you can see that, you know, double digits is what it's going to take at this point in time to be on the lead card for our final round as we head into hole number 10.
Yeah, hole number 10 is a little uphill 251-foot par3. It is an island green. The island is going to be pretty short on the backside, so you have some room on the front side there, and you just got to stick it.
Yeah, Matteo looking to play the wide forehand out left. And then Zach Arlinghaus, you know, lefty, but likes to throw their right-handed forehands when the situation calls for it.
Ooh, it's like he was asking for it to go right, but that is really good.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious on a hole like this, what makes him decide between the lefty backhand or righty forehand. As it seems like a similar line, maybe just kind of a feel thing as we see Gossage toss one up there.
You're right inside the circle. I think I would have a hard time deciding which one to throw.
Yeah, same.
They both have their tendencies, but
yeah, I mean, I could see just based on footing or, you know, your lie or something like that. Like if you're on the edge of the woods or something, you know, it makes, oh my, whoa, oh no,
oh,
and then
no.
that,
What?
oh god,
Oh.
I feel it, man. I feel you, bro.
I
I feel you, Kramer. That's tough, man. Almost hits the ace and then has to proceed to a very difficult drop zone after missing the island. I know that there's the Birdogi, but that was almost, I don't know what we would call that.
Eagle to bogey.
Doesn't really work.
I don't know.
Oh, no. Man, this hole's full of drama. This is a crazy start to the back nine here for our second round.
We are off and running, folks.
We got all kinds of stuff happening right now. But luckily for Zach and Matt, those things are birdies.
Yeah, they're happy about those. I just thought it was so tough having 3 island greens within 4 holes at this course today.
Yeah, that is definitely a tough one as we get to what can be a kind of tricky hole here on 11.
Yeah, it's 401 feet. It's a little downhill. Most players are going to throw this up the gap shot here that you're seeing, and you hope to land at the bottom there and just up to the basket.
Yeah, I feel like we saw round 1. I think Scott Stokely went for like this crazy over the top forehand out left. So I guess that is there, but yeah, the backhand you're talking about seems to be what is more often seen. This looks like maybe a little overturned from Matt.
He's going to risk that OB on the right side there, but I think he stayed safe.
And again, I imagine this is another hole that can be quite difficult for a left-handed player if you're trying to play that low gap, but that's exactly what Zach's looking to do.
Fade out there as well, and he appears to as well stayed safe.
Yeah, another tricky par 3. As Aaron Gossage is going for that big forehand up high.
Wow, just towering.
I was about to... OB deep?
Went out
what?
Right behind the basket.
Yep.
Did you just air it deep?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh, my goodness.
We were talking about this. He's laughing that one off. I mean, you kind of have to. Like, if you, that's a tough problem to have. Like, yeah, I threw it too far on a sky forehand line. As Chandler's looking to do the same
400
thing.
feet already.
Yeah. Chandler, though, hits the mark. Yeah, we talked about this on the opening. Aaron Gossage has a cannon. I mean, just backhand or forehand throws so far. And this time it was a little too far. As another consistent theme is that Zach has been very near hitting something huge throughout this entire round.
Yeah, from like 180 in, like,
watch
on
out.
the edge of our seat.
Good pitch up there for Matt to make sure he gets his par. Here's Chandler for a chance at birdie. And I guess the one saving grace there for... wow, never mind. What a birdie from Chandler.
This is a good birdie to get.
Yeah, I was just going to say the one saving grace is this. Like, Aaron at least is right there for par.
Yeah, tap in here. We spoke a little too soon.
Yeah, he missed high off the top band the previous hole, and this one's a little low. And so that is going to be the
looks
bogey.
like he's just trying to find that aiming point right now, and he's having troubles going up and down.
Step into another really tricky downhill hole here on hole 12.
Yeah, so 276 feet. You're going to have a little bit of OB here in the middle of the fairway with this ditch. So if you're in front of it or get to the green side, you're going to be good. But if you're in it, you go to a drop zone.
Chandler looking to force one over a little bit on this left side and caught some cabbage, but found the green.
Yeah, when you throw it hard, you tend to get through stuff. So
learned it here first, folks. Pro tip: just throw it hard.
yeah, the harder you throw, the more you'll get through. I promise.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit that thing, but gets under it.
Wow, he got way up the backside. I mean, it's almost like a backstop there, but he seemed to get quite a ways up there, maybe even outside the circle.
And this is Matty O's bread and butter right here. Tight tunnel, little putter shot. Oh, yeah.
So good, right inside the circle. So fun to watch, too.
Yeah, I get to watch him often as we're from the same area. Even get to play some practice rounds with him here and there. Really cool dude, and obviously very talented disc golfer who's been doing it for a long time. Oh, little turned over there from Aaron. But actually bounces out, looks like.
Man.
Yep, I can't tell if he slid far enough or not. But yet it does appear that he is OB, so he will be at this drop zone that we have here.
Yeah, very nearly found the other side there and would have had a circle one putt for birdie.
I think from here he's probably outside of circle two. But at least gave it a bid.
Great one there from Arlinghaus. Puts him just a few away from Matt at this point. Keeping himself in the hunt. I mean, just a tough little stretch here for Aaron Gossage, and you feel like some of it has just been a little unfortunate.
I feel like this course can do that to you. If you're just off by a little bit and you're not getting good kicks, it can really beat you up.
It was important for me to partner with a retailer that could help with growing my brand and making my products available all over the country and across the world. Flight Factory has helped me accomplish that. Check out all of my gear and thousands of other discs at Flight Factory.
All right, and we'll hop back into it here on hole 13. A pretty tricky par 3.
Yeah, it's only 320 feet, but very difficult. It's a little uphill to start, and then it's going to flatten out, and then you're going to run down here towards the green. A lot of players are going to be throwing or right-handers, at least the sidearm through the gap to then fade out. So I'm sure we'll see it from Chandler here, and he definitely has the ability to maybe even go up and over with the amount of power he has.
Yeah, playing the wide left here and looking to crash it in. And flies right over the top of the pin, and he will have a birdie putt.
shot from him, and to get all the way down on the backside of the basket, that's pretty tough here.
Oh, man.
Looks like he hit, but it looks like he got up the fairway quite a ways.
Yeah, getting par shouldn't be a problem for him, but nearly had it. This Matt kind of makes the same error, just kind of pushes it a little too left. Gets caught up early.
Good kick, though, right to the middle of the fairway.
And Aaron is just, he needs something to go his way, you feel like, at this point. This might be it. Oh, sailed it again, man.
Wow. He's in the circle for a putt, though, so getting back on track, hopefully, with a birdie.
And this Matt, forehand approach gets away a little bit, but gets a good kick and gets him in the circle, it looks like. Actually, Zach's in a much trickier spot than I thought. But still, looks like he may have done it.
Does it look easy, though?
Yeah, an open look here for Aaron. Chance for birdie. Height has been the issue for him on his misses so far. See if he can get it right. There it is.
That's a good one. That was right in the center.
Absolutely. After a high miss and a low miss, he's found it dead center. Looking to shake some of those bogeys off with that one. Chandler, too, finding the birdie there. That's 3 in a row. You know what they call that?
Turkey, turkey, gobble, gobble.
Yeah, I guess that comes from bowling, kind of.
I think so.
Makes sense. Matty O going to find the par.
He was picking that mini up before it even hit the basket. He knew it was in.
Yeah, very confident putter. So we get up to Zach here, looking to save his par, which a job well done considering where he was off the tee. And that'll do it.
Well played hole for him.
Yes, sir, as we head into hole 14.
All right, 265 feet, par 3. It's going to be just out and to the left here. Players are going to want to land before the basket and then kind of trickle over to it. If you're flying about basket height by the basket, you're probably going to be about circle 2 down the hill there.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough forehand line you have to feel for Chandler.
So faded out on him there, but he'll have a putt.
Aaron going for the backhand, which would be the more traditional option for the right-handed player. Oh, no.
All right, just gotta relax.
Gotta shake those off.
And again, another tough one for a lefty you'd have to feel. Oh.
Kick to the left even.
Yeah, Matt going with an overstable approach disc here. Yep, just Matt things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and here we are with a form check. He has that kind of unique form where it's up tall, but it's always straight through and gives it a good spin, I would say. He doesn't really follow through all the way around like you see a lot of players do, but his form works for him.
He's one of those players that if you just had a silhouette, you would know exactly who it was. Like, there's just a
You're
couple of
very
players out there that just kind of have that kind of form.
Come back. You zone.
It's just a little bit of a pitch out there. And I don't know what Zach
Chance
has.
to save, though. Kind of can see him moving back there.
They had to throw like something kind of overhand over the top, it looked like. And he does get out into the open at least. And he's running it.
No fear.
Absolutely not. Again, he's been chasing down the basket from range all day long. Here's Aaron Gossage looking to save his par. Just a little low.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, Kramer, though, hits it. That's 4 in a row, and he has turned his round in the right direction here very recently.
Bringing them together on this back nine.
That's a couple more here for Matty O as well, nearing that 20 mark after almost 2 rounds fully of play here on the Charlie Vettiner course. As our final round's on a different course.
Yeah, Ryan's course at Red Orchard Park. It's just east of where we're at. Gotcha. On to hole 15, 288 feet. Typical route is this gap to the left here. Most players throwing kind of a turn or sidearm that fades back at the end. Try and get into that green. Another tricky par 3 here.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of a standstill here for Chandler with something a little faster, some type of fairway or distance driver. That looks low though.
Stay in the air.
Yeah, he didn't look too happy about that one.
Yeah, this is an overstable fairway here for Matty O.
Okay, lucky.
Just going to come out early there. He's going to be on the top side. Might have a look, but he should be able to get a 3 from there.
Now, this looks like something a little slower from Aaron, just like an approach disc or something. But he has plenty of power.
So much power on the forehand. He's going to get through for a putt. Probably circle 2.
Yeah. Zach playing that righty forehand.
Oh, looks so good.
Yeah, and this is actually one of those situations where I do get it. Like, I feel like you have more room to swing a forehand than probably a lefty backhand would provide in that situation.
Yep. Oh, so Chandler came up well short, but it's going to be a... Oh.
Looks like it just stopped rolling at just the right time.
Yeah, he should be at circle's edge for a putt for 3 from there.
Lengthy one for Matt here.
Full send from the top of the hill. Got caught by that bush, which is nice.
Yeah, par shouldn't be a problem for him. Aaron looking for something better, though, that's for sure. And, oh, he'll find it.
Good putt.
Oh, there's one sticking.
A little bit of a candy cane scorecard here for him on these last 4 holes, but
Let's just seeing that, too.
he's holding on. He's trying to make something happen. He's definitely had a couple of bad breaks on this back 9. That's Chandler.
Oh,
Great work to save the par.
Putt. Doesn't look thrilled about
No,
making
that's the
that,
most
or-
disgruntled par you've ever seen. I'm sure that's one of those things where that tee shot still probably in his head.
Yeah. With his sidearm, he feels like it should be a routine shot, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Can understand the slight frustration, but at least gets the par save out of it after 3 birdies in a row. So he's, again, done a good job to right the ship after some tougher patches earlier in the round. As that'll be a par for Matt, and we'll be back to finish off this round for a short break.
Hi guys, Ricky Wysocki here. We are starting the Saki Bomb Foundation. The main goal for me is to really give back to the sport, start kids from a young age, and really expose them to the great sport of disc golf that we all love.
Hole 16, 410 feet, par 4. This is a very tight shot to start, and then it's going to start to widen up. Going to be a 2-shot hole for most players, and you're really going to want to fade one into this green to try and get your birdie.
Yeah, this looks like a very difficult hole, honestly. It's like the hole of my nightmares.
That's not the shot.
He looks like he's going to stay in the rough there on the right-hand side, unfortunately. But that sidearm is definitely the way to get all the way out.
Looks like just a putter shot here from Zach Arlinghaus, just, trying to turn it into a true 2-shot hole, but just let's go early.
Disappointed in that one.
Please, por favor.
This is some high speed in Chandler's hands. So it looks like he's certainly looking to, get a little bit aggressive here from what I can tell. Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, that was great.
Way out there.
Yeah, and Matt's going to play the layup play. He's probably only looking to shave off a couple of 100 feet off this tee shot, just put himself in a good landing zone to approach for a birdie.
Stay right there. Stop. Don't do that.
It's good out there.
No.
Still a chance to save par here with a great shot from Zach.
Ooh, he's just going to clip. But it's going to give him enough distance up there that he's going to have a jumper. It's going to be a very tough putt with a little bit of low ceiling, but he's got a chance still.
And Matt kind of gets hung up on this left-hand side, so pretty much just playing for par at this point with that shot.
Yeah, from where he was, it looked like his initial shot almost went too long, and he kind of pinched himself off there.
Man, I'm not sure what happened there. I want to be honest with you.
Yeah, that was tough.
A little bit of zigzag off there for someone in the woods.
Not the skip you would have thought it got.
Man, Chandler able to get up there to the green. He should be able to get his birdie. And here's Aaron Gossage, who I believe was the one that we saw in the woods there for a moment.
Oh, yep.
He's just trying to shake this one off at this point. And yeah, Zach doesn't really see any options, but just pitching it up.
Smart play out of him.
And here's Matty O to get the par. Left side, but it's still good.
Stays in.
Gossage will at least put this one to rest. Chandler finding the birdie after a brilliant tee shot. Zach will card the 5.
All right, hole 17, 357 feet. It's a par 3. It's a little downhill, and it's a really good hole in my opinion, where you start in the open, but then you have to hit a gap to try and get down there. And I would say most players, are going to be in the 3 range, and I would say a 2 is a bonus on this one.
Big forehand here from Chandler up and over.
I saw this in the first round from Scott Stokely.
Oh my goodness. It was just the anticipation for us in the commentary booth, like, where's this thing going to land?
Oh my, and there's a form check, and look at that snap he gets on that to get up and over those trees, and almost magic out of him.
Yeah, that was wild. And Aaron Gossage may be looking to kind of follow that vapor trail. Well, you put it way up there, but he's got plenty of power, so that should still do.
Stalled out.
Not sure.
He got knocked down coming through there, but it looked like it was tall enough and wide enough.
Backhand mid-range here for Matty O, looking to take a different trail.
Oh, you dirty.
A little kiss from the branch.
Yeah, redirected down the fairway. Hopefully, he should be able to pitch out from there, I would think.
Yeah, probably will be able to gather the par, no problem. Lefty back in here for Zach, kind of taking that high line like Aaron.
He's kind of stalled out too.
And now we wait.
Yeah. Surprised to see 3 of those shots on this card. Actually, I shouldn't be surprised with the players we have, but not the typical route you'd see.
It's a good up there, I believe, from Matty O to try to save his par. And Aaron's pretty good at these little touch forehands, and that'll do just fine.
There it is. Right up to the bullseye.
Here's Zach with a long birdie bid. He's just been so close so many times, man. So it looks like it's going to be a slew of pars with the exception of Chandler, who almost marked the ace off the tee.
Oh, that would have been so nasty.
Really would have been.
It's a ridiculous line to start, but then to ace from that line.
Mm.
Here we are, hole 18, 610-foot par 5. This hole is actually in the shape of a horseshoe. There's going to be a mando tree right here on your right, pointing left. There's going to want to get all the way around here. This hole does set up for eagle, but I'd say most players are playing for birdie.
A very interesting shape hole. I imagine you could probably do some pretty crazy stuff if that Mando wasn't there, though. So probably for the best that it is.
Yeah, for one, pace of play, and two, safety, I would say.
Yeah. I bet you without that Mando, there's probably got to be some ridiculous albatross play over the top or something.
Yeah.
But we're not playing Disc Golf Alley. We're out here playing real disc golf as everyone's just trying to get out into this open field, and so far so good for our lead card as we get up to Matty O.
Get it up, mattress. You suck.
A little low there. He's going to be almost be pinched off, I think. He's probably just going to have maybe a pitch around, or he's going to have to pitch up to the Mando.
Yeah, we'll have to see how aggressive he wants to get from there. I believe that's kind of the same thing that happened to him the first round, where he got kind of hung up there on that tunnel.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Zach has no problems finding that open field we were talking about. And yeah, here's Matty O, putter in hand, it looks like.
It's like he's just looking up the high turnover.
Mm-hmm. This is his new Tour Series disc, the Maiden, which will be coming out soon, I think, for him. Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, from where he was, that'll work.
I don't know how much more he could have gotten in terms of distance towards the basket with where he was.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, smart play. Shot.
Zach there just playing the pitch around to really, set up for a good birdie look.
Aaron's looking for the bigger bird here, it looks like. Oh, man.
Oh,
sure if it was far enough.
so close.
Just a little inside, does catch that patch of trees. And you have to imagine Chandler with the forehand he's got maybe thinking the same thing here.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
There. Gets it out.
Yeah, that is a chance at eagle, that is for sure, as we get up to
Backside of circle 2, but yeah, right there for it.
Matty O looking to just pitch up his forehand here, try to save the birdie.
He's probably in circle 1, but he's going to have a difficult look for birdie from there.
Yeah. Zach. I mean, just every time.
Oh, my. Oh. If he would have capped it off the round with just putting that one in.
It feels like he earned it at that point. As many close calls as he's had from kind of that similar distance. That was almost crazy. Gossage will still be able to get a birdie from there. But here is Chandler for a chance at eagle.
Drop.
We see him a chance. He was above the basket, so good run.
Indeed, but even with that, we still have plenty of birdies to look forward to. Is Zach.
Good round.
Yeah, I mean, they say the scorecard doesn't show it, but I guess we did on coverage. But hey, it works. Another birdie there from Chandler Kramer. Ends with the turkey. Had a run of 4 earlier as well, so a really good turnaround for his round 2. Matty O, he does it. Back-to-back 10 under rounds at the Charlie Vettiner course.
I know, that one actually fit for
A
me
really
too.
good round score there, I would say.
Yeah, I think I would concur, as it will indeed cap things off with the star frame here in our last hole of this second round out at Charlie Vettiner as Matty O Not quite the same strength as his front 9, but still a very good score to keep him in the lead overall at this point by 5 strokes, with Tim Barham, Tyler Horn, and Zach Arlinghaus for our final lead card. And a couple of familiar faces on the chase card as well, with Joel Freeman there kind of topping that one. And that's going to do it here at the Charlie Vettiner course for our opening 2 rounds. We'll have our final round on another course coming up here soon. Again, thanks to all of you for tuning in. Special shout out to our Patreon supporters. And I've been Dustin Mouret, bringing you the coverage with Nick Hanson. Nick, any final words for the viewers?
Like and subscribe. We'll see you at the next one.
I hear you.